Okay, I have Jamin Graham and Taylor Berry with me. Down the stretch, we just didn't take care of the basketball. That was the biggest thing. We had our opportunities, and even then, you know, we had a wide open three right there with, I think, 13, 14 seconds left. You know, one of my kids got a good look at it, and it just didn't fall. You know, but kids play hard, man. I'm just so proud of them. You know, I wish I could be up here in victory instead of defeat.
Boards for them were, you know, huge, especially offensive boards. Just talk about their play tonight and just how aggressive they are.
Exactly. I mean, you know, they just stay around that basketball. You know, you get a rebound, and, you know, that was our thing coming in, to try to chin the basketball and get it out, because once we got it out, we had numbers. And even then, you know, a few times, especially down the stretch, we were 3-on-1 and 3-on-2, and we didn't make good decisions. We took some tough challenge shots and didn't have to. Bounce pass and a layup is what should have happened, and we just didn't make those plays.
So you guys had foul trouble tonight. It seemed like their aggressiveness had a lot to do with that as well.
Exactly. You know, they want to get to the goal, and you know, instead of us taking charges, we try to block shots. You know, and we got, I think we had 2 to foul out. You know, so we just didn't close out defensively, and like I said, I don't think we took 1 charge the whole basketball game. You know, and you know, if we could take 3 or 4 more charges, you know, that's a different ball game.
How much did the game change, James, as far as when the foul trouble started, and especially, I mean, so early?
Exactly. Well, you know, you get in early foul trouble, you have to play different people, and you know, you have matchups. Talladega is real quick and athletic. You know, so you know, you have a forward guard and a guard. And, you know, so we had some, you know, situations and some mismatches to where, you know, they spread us out and they made a few threes, you know, and then you get close to them and they go by you. So, you know, it made a big difference, because really 2 of my best defensive players fouled out, Ricky Wright and Justin Harris, you know, who I think is my 2 best on-ball defenders, you know. And Ricky had 3 the first half and Justin had 2. So basically they had to sit the whole second quarter and a lot of the third and fourth quarter.
Coach, about your decision to leave Ricky right in with 4 fouls and 2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Exactly. Well, the thing is that you know, we just have to play. We have to be aggressive, you know, and he's played with foul trouble before, and you know, I think he got a cheap one out there, didn't use his head and got a little reaching foul right there that he shouldn't have got. Away, you know, kid was just holding the ball and he reached in and, you know, got a silly foul. But, you know, I try to trust my players and let them play a lot of times, especially when I know that, you know, he's done it before.
James, talk about Taylor's play from the perimeter. I mean, just stepping up for you guys.
Exactly, he did. He played well, and, you know, and I was telling my assistant coach it's about time, because the other day he was 1 for 10 from the 3. So I said, hey, I tell you what, he can shoot that basketball, and I don't think he'll shoot it like that, you know, 2 games in a row. And of course, he came out on fire, you know, which was great, you know, and that's what we expect from him, you know, shooting the basketball, you know, and he did a good job tonight. He played well.
Taylor, did you just feel it tonight? I mean, did you kind of have a feeling even around shoot around, or?
Well, most of the time when I'm hitting shoot around, I'm off in the game. And then when I'm off in the shoot around, I'm hitting the game. It don't make sense to me.
So you were off at shoot around, huh?
I left it all out there today.
Jamin, talk about your play tonight. You were big down low, you know, constantly. You had big basket late to pitch all up. Just talk about how you felt like you had an advantage down low tonight.
Yeah, so I had an advantage down low. They were like a shorter team, so I tried to, you know, really just go inside and get easy points and rebounds. That really built my team. Yeah, that's kind of shit.
Is that kind of what y'all want to do? You kind of feed Jamin and Ricky and all those guys down low?
Exactly, you know, and they made it tough on us because, you know, they were out trapping and pressing. So, you know, like I said, they getting in those passing lanes, you know, it's just hard for us to get it down there to him, you know. A lot of times they would have 2 on the ball and then 1 in front of him and 1 behind him. So it's kind of tough to get in the basketball. And when we did, we made some good plays down there. A lot of times we didn't look long against that press, and I thought we could throw over the top of it a few times, and we did, you know. So you know, these things we live and learn. You know, I got a team full of juniors. I'm excited about those guys getting back. You know, it hurts me to my heart for my 4 seniors. I mean, you know, they've done everything I asked them to do. I'm so proud of them, but I'm hurt at the same time because, you know, we didn't get a chance, an opportunity to make it to the Final Four.
You saw this team coming up, James. I mean, you knew what to expect out of this team. Did they exceed expectations?
Yes and no. I've had these guys since the 9th grade, and you know, I had 4 or 5 of them on my varsity since the 9th grade. You know, so they started, you know, as some young pups, wet behind the ears, to growing up to be young men, and you know, I'm so proud of them. And you know, we have something to look forward to. You know, we got, I think 8 or 9 of my players coming back. Well, no, 11 coming back. So you know, I'm excited. I can't wait for next year. You know. But, you know, the thing is that, you know, the kids play hard. I'm so proud of them. You know, we just fell this short.
Jamin and Taylor, what did you guys, let's take a step back even to last year. What did you learn, or what was learned from last year's loss to Gunnersville in the sub-region that you guys brought forward into this season?
Yeah, really, every night we really got to play our best. Really. We just got to play, go out and play. Don't take no team lightly.
What do you think you learned from tonight?
It's hard to say right now. It's hard to say.
Taylor?
We hit free throws. Down the end, we would have won if we did on free throws.
Yeah, we got to not turn the ball over.
Too much dribbling.
Yes, I was looking at those free throw stats. They were 21 for 31. We were 7 for 13. You know, as a coach, in my 20 years, I don't think I've never lost a game when we make more than the other team attempt. You know, that's hard to overcome. That's hard to beat. You know, honestly, I've been doing this for 20 years, 20 years now, and I don't think I've ever, as a coach, you know, our team make more free throws than our team attempt and lose. You know, I can about look at that stat and tell you, hey, you know, and it was due to them. They were more aggressive. They were getting to the goal, you know. And you know, we played man a lot, and you know, maybe we should have changed it up, but we had a few stops and we give up offensive rebounds. So we'd get the rebound and they would steal it from us and put it back. So, you know, we did a good job overall defensively, but we just didn't take care of the basketball after the first shot. You understand what I'm saying? By getting the rebound, we gave them a few offensive rebounds and putbacks because we didn't block out and check our men out.
Any other questions?